Quid Pro Quo has shown herself to be something special. She won the Grade 1 Allen Robertson Championship at Hollywood Bet Scottsville in June.
Disting on the inside, but Symphony and Whyte takes it up now. Rodeo drives fighting back. Quid Pro Quo's got them all. Quid Pro Quo got up to win. It came from absolutely nowhere.
She franked that form with a win in the Grade 2 Zulu Kingdom Explorer Golden Slipper on July the 6th.
Quid Pro Quo exploding through on the outside, and Quid Pro Quo becomes electrified, has fire in the eyes to win it. Second position, Fatal Flaw.
The Barend Botes trained filly bids to make history should she win the Grade 1 Douglas Whyte Stakes as the first filly to win all three 2-year-old races over champion season. Quid Pro Quo jumps from gate 12 with Samanga Kamalo.
Well, the last one was quite impressive. Never going to be a 2-year-old, well, a 1200-meter horse. Quite surprised to win the Allen Robertson. And we expected more the following start. And I mean, her turn of foot is just unbelievable. Samanga's, his skill, if you look at the Allen Robertson, behind the favourite on the fence, clearly you could see in his mind, he knew the gap wasn't going to be there and he moved his way out. And, he can sort of anticipate where, being in his position, you can see what he's thinking. And similar thing in the Golden Slipper. It was a 2.5 meter false-rail, and I think he could see the Oaks going for the false-rail, being behind them, he worked his way out. But I mean, you just have the confidence in her, when she sees daylight, it's all over, She's got a brilliant turn of foot, and scary. Samanga got back, and he said to me, listen, I'm worried about this filly. I said, what do you mean? He says at the 150 or 200, there's a shadow where the grandstand shadow falls over the track. And he says she jumped the shadow. But he was more concerned about the way she pulls up. She is sound and had a bit of a puffy near-fore joint, which we've been sitting on all along, but no unsoundness or anything of that kind. Doing very well, and besides the draw that we have, very high expectations.
Lock and Key jumps from gate 13 with Keagan de Melo.
Well, her form is unbelievable. I mean, she smashed him first time out when she won by 8 lengths. And she was so nowhere near ready, and she's really improved from the run. And we had to put her against older fillies last time, which is a big ask. She had a big weight against older fillies, and she came through, and she's with flying colours.
And Lock and Key now hits the front of the 300. Lock and Key, Nettleton's thrown out the challenge. Viance Queen's on the outside. It's Lock and Key past the 200-meter marker, and Lock and Key trying to run on Tamil Tigress, but Lock and Key by a length and a quarter, and will win the opener. Lock and Key has won it. Tamil Tigress second. Viance Queen will run third.
She's flawless in the form. We've got Keagan de Melo. We all know Keagan is a good jockey, and he's got the international experience at the moment. A little bit of a wide draw, which isn't the greatest, but I think we're going to give her a little bit of a chance, and she'll be running on very strongly at them.
World of Alice jumps from gate 2 with Craig Zaki.
World of Alice is a progressive filly. She's coming along the right way. Draw a big bonus, she could use that draw. Looks like the Botes and Kotzen fillies are definitely the horses to beat, both drawn deep. She's not out of it. She should be right there.
Stable companion to Lock and Key, Spirit of Lavana, jumps from gate 9 with Gavin Lorena.
Yeah, Spirit of Lavana, so she's done nothing wrong since she got here. She ran second first time out, and then she subsequently won 2 in a row. And she beat the Colts last time. She's drawn out at 9. It's not the worst draw. Gavin's cool, calm and collected. I think he'll suit her because she is quite a feisty filly. So I'm sure he'll get on with it.
Fatal Flaw jumps from gate 7 with Pierce Stradham.
Fatal Flaw doing very, very well back at home. Has come out of her last race very, very well. I was of opinion that she maybe just needed it a touch, and she's come on a lot from there. So, yeah, very happy with this filly, very happy with the work and the preparation she's had going into the race. It does look to be somewhat of a strong field, a healthy respect for Barend's horse Quid Pro Quo. That looks to be a serious filly. But I think this time around it's going to play into our favour a little bit more. We don't have as bad a draw. We still have it's kind of a middleish draw, so we still have a little bit of work to do from there. But you know what? I think we can get in a much easier position for a lot less of the work that we had to do last time round. And with healthy respect to Quid Pro Quo, I think she is the horse to beat. But I've always really rated this filly, and I've thought really highly of her. So I think if we have a little bit of luck in running and things can go our way, and if maybe Quid Pro finds a little bit of traffic or something along those lines, then I definitely make us to be a big run in the race and to throw a bit of a shake up in the field. So healthy respect to one or two other horses in this race, but I really like this filly, and I definitely think she's going to be in the first three on the day.
The third of Glenn Kotzen's fillies, Whistle the Tune, jumps from gate 4 with Richard Foree.
She's a very nice filly. We do have a strong end in the race. She was an immature filly when we brought her, but she's really starting to pick up her momentum, and she's doing very well. I think she should have run second the other day. She got badly interfered with. Beautiful draw, drawn 4. It's always nice to have a good draw in the Group 1. And she retains Richard. I mean, Richard most probably had the pick of the 3, and he's opted to ride her, which is always a good plus.
What do you make of the quality of the field?
Listen, it's a very strong field. I mean, you got that filly Quid Pro Quo. She's done nothing wrong. She's won 2 Group 1s already this season. She's drawn out wide, so I think we're going to give them a big run for her money today. And also Sandy and Eugene Arundel's other filly with Sean Tarry, World of Alice. She's also very highly rated, and I think she's just going to be one of the dangers.
13 fillies go to post in the Grade 1 Douglas Whyte Stakes. It's carded as race 4 and goes off at 15.50.